Oh man, little bear. Little Guoba turning into Winnie the Pooh Bear. We are back here again, aren't we? Yeah, I'm baffled. I'm flabbergasted. Because I could have sworn you said you don't like drama and you're just trying to vibe and you're trying to paint this picture like you're just a little saint of a teddy bear. And meanwhile, there are just leaks of things appearing up of you just bad mouthing me and continuing to try and discredit me as a creator in the Honkai Star Rail community. And now we've taken it a bit more offensive. Man, a lot more offensive, and I'm gonna have to hold you accountable. Now, in the previous video was a bit of a lighthearted comedy where I roasted a fictional teddy bear and I did not insult your character personally or attack you personally at all. It was meant to kind of ease the tension of the friction that was created between the two of us. In this video though, we're just gonna tell the truth. I don't even need to really do much except just show you your own stupidity. You might be the dumbest smart person I've ever seen. I'm not gonna lie, because the way you've been going about this whole situation is just ridiculous. I mean, what the buddy, your channel's doing great. You're growing just fine. You're gonna let your ego bring you down and, you know, just completely blunder your reputation? I don't get it, man. It's not that serious. Why is it so hard for you to admit that you just overlooked the HP percent main stat? Which, by the way, let me preface this, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is the dumbest goddamn drama too. You ain't the only ones. I think this shit is ridiculous. What the hell are we doing here? Talking about a main stat and some meta talk in a goddamn gacha game that has pay to win aspects. It really is fucking ridiculous. But these kids, they have this elitist mentality where they feel that if you don't agree with what they're saying, you're a super casual, in the words of Guoba. I don't know. The elitist shit is always toxic. It's not just in gacha communities, it's in every community. But I mean, the whole purpose of this video is it was brought to my attention that one, Yango made a video. By the way, I thought that shit was hilarious. I thought that even the part where he said I was crying, that when the anime chick hit the screen doing the WASH shit, I fell out laughing. I probably should have reacted to it, but there's just too much to unravel here. But it was enjoyable to watch. It really was. Anyways, this guy made a video leaking DMs between him and Guoba is still calling my HP build bad after the fact that I made a video proving that the shit is viable. And it's just like, at this point, it's just evident to me that the kid's ego is so hurt that he'd rather go down with that sinking ship with a crit damage percent flag on the top of it. He'd rather go down with that sinking ship than admit that HP percent is just as viable. There's some scenarios where you're not going to net yourself an extra cycle faster than the HP percent build. And then there's some scenarios where you might net yourself a extra cycle faster with the crit damage percent build. But when I tell you it's the damage difference and the performance is so negligible, it's not even worth fucking discussing. It's really not. But like I said, these damn theory crafters, they want to have the biggest dick swinging across in terms of the mathematical comprehension of content. And people were like, oh, Smack, how dare you go to the public and defend yourself? Why didn't you just DM him like an adult? Smack, what are you doing? This is uncalled for. He deleted his comment. He deleted it, dude. Why would you go and make a video about it? What's the matter with you, bucko? I guess let's just start there. Let's explain all of this. I even had a guy who tried to theory craft my psychology as to why I accepted Tectone's apology in our little beef and didn't accept Guoba's apology. This dude said that the reason I accepted Tectone's apology is because I can piggyback off of Tectone's clout and exposure as a creator and ride my surf wave up to the top and be like, haha, now I'm big too. And the reason I didn't accept Guoba is because he's a content creator who has smaller, he has less subscribers than me. Little did this dumb fuck know, he has more views than me and with less subscribers. He's doing better than me on this platform, as we recall. So let me give you the reality of it. Since you think you can take theory crafting concept to a whole nother level and theory craft the psychology of people you don't even know. It's a really simple concept, honestly. I measure a person's sincerity and apology based off of three simple things. One, intuition. 2, how many times did they make an excuse inside of that apology? And number 3, how many times did they try to deflect the blame or deflect accountability or try to make it seem like you're the reason that they messed up? And generally, every time you point one of these things out in an apology, the apology itself loses a ton of value. So when I looked at Guoba's apology in my comment section and the light novel that he wrote in his community post, I judged that as something that was hardly an apology and more of I'm trying to defend myself from being a fucking idiot. You see, I don't respect that as a man. As a man, it is important to just own up to the mistake, apologize, and then once the shit is over, you try to make good relations with the person you were in conflict with after the fact, and hopefully you hash things out like an adult or just agree to disagree and go about your business. But this kid didn't do any of that. In fact, it's evident to me that he has a lot of maturing to do because that is literally the worst way to apologize. But you know what? I did him a service. I didn't respond to him because I knew I would have nothing nice to say. I would only hold him even more accountable and make him look even more like a child. So what I did is I chose not to say anything at all, because we all know the old-fashioned saying, when you have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all. I tried that method with him, and yet again, I find myself in a predicament where this kid is still yapping. My man is like a Flintstones episode. He's just yappa-dappa doing all over the place, apparently, behind the scenes. So, with that context in mind, dumb fuck who thought he knew why I accepted apologies, I accepted Tectone's apology because he made a single excuse in his apology. I was up early as hell for the 1.2 live stream and I was tired as hell. But I'm sorry, big man, I didn't mean anything by it. I didn't mean to offend you. Again, I am really and truly sorry. Going forward, I won't react to any of your content going forward without your permission, yada, yada, yada. The man owned that shit like video games at GameStop 10 years ago. Period. Guoba, on the other hand, if we analyze his apology, it was really more so along the lines of, oh man, you're just drama baiting, you just want views, but I'm sorry, dude, but you're wrong and I'm right. And yeah, I know what I'm talking about because me and my friends calculated it and we're smarter than you. But honestly, it's okay if you're wrong sometimes. Just accept the fact that we're better than you. But dude, again, I'm sorry. And if you want to talk about me being smarter than you, I can calculate some things, give you what the fuck? That's not an apology. Whose man's is this? Who taught him how to make an apology? I don't give a damn if you're cool with fucking Robert Einstein and Elon Musk and you guys all huddle together and say, yeah, Smack, sorry, but he's right. That crit damage percent main stat, it sure is better than the HP. I still would say I have my own brain, my own intellectual capacity, my own comprehension of Honkai Star Rail, and I came up with my own thoughts. That's what an adult does, okay? Now, I guess let's go ahead and get into the juicy stuff. This video was uploaded 21 hours ago by Yango. You can go and check it out. I'll be sure to leave a link to the description down below in the comment section. But he basically leaked the DM conversation he had with Yango, which again, I gotta admit, well, but you gotta be the stupidest smart person I ever met to be sitting here doing that. What the fuck, man? Coming back over here. In this video, he shows that my HP build, which was after the drama between me and Little Bear, and it says that it was 4 days ago. Now, today, my video says 6 days ago, which means that he uploaded or finished this video around 2 to 3 days ago at most, which is still way after the drama, which would mean that the Little Bear that was claiming he doesn't like drama, that he just wants to vibe and do his thing, was still behind the scenes trying to slander my name discreetly, but did it in the most intactful way. My guy Yango, in his own voice, said, "Hi, Guoba certified. I am an expert Honkai Star Rail theory crafter and analyzing blade builds. I am considering officially endorsing the HP percent body build invented by Gacha Smack in an upcoming video. But I saw you disagreed at a point in time. Do you still disagree, or have you accepted that the HP percent body on blade is the best way to win at this video game? Here is the HP percent build in case you forgot." Now that really is how he sounds. Now, Guoba, what he says is, if you were an expert, you'd know it's bad. Bucko. Continuing on, the DMs continue. It gets even more juicy, but little bro is still calling my build bad, even after all the evidence. I'm not even the only one saying it anymore. Now other content creators are coming out like, yeah, it's right. There's a content creator by the name of Scientrill, excuse me if I mispronounce it, who shows a side-by-side and the cycle clear is the same cycle clear. It's so wild. I'm telling you, little brother, he going down on that ship. He's willing to sink with the ship. If you were an expert, you know it's bad. Like, that is the most wild shit I've ever seen. Like, bro, the arrogance on this kid, bro. He thinks his word is gospel. Anyways, going back. So he then continues to show more of the leaked DMs. Can I take the above as official response, or did you want to redo? As a content creator, I take my research very seriously. I really don't want to poo-poo your blade build without first reaching out for public comment, as any journalist should. This guy literally says, hold on. Okay, this little bear says, hi, so I'm busy right now, but HP chess is just bad. HP on other stats has some viability. Why does he have to constantly mention that he's busy? Why is this dude trying to act like he's Elon Musk, bro? What the, bro? My guy, you play Honkai Star Rail. You're not that busy. Anyways, proceeding on, at the end of the video, Yango endorses my build and says it's the best way to play Blade, which is hilarious. Was he serious or not? Who the hell knows? But at the end of the day, all I needed was the affirmation that this kid is still yappa dappa doing behind the scenes on the Flintstone fashion. Now, the next thing that happened was quite funny, because this part gets interesting. An anonymous member of Mr. Little Teddy Bear's Discord reached out to me through email, and he said word for word, and I quote, "I'm not into drama, so please keep my name out of this. Ever since the drama started, his Discord server has talked constantly about it like petulant children. I see now why the Genshin and now Star Rail community are made fun of, because this is getting ridiculous. Anyway, I thought I'd send you a heads up message and screenshots about what they've been saying today, because it looks like more drama is coming out tomorrow. Sadly, the server is full of simps, so he won't ever be held accountable for carrying on drama. So here's some inside baseball on how he sees the world and his behavior since the drama started. I'd personally let it die unless he actually posts his video tomorrow. Kinda ironic that he says he isn't going to respawn, yet there is a clear news post saying he's posting a video about it tomorrow." Now, out of respect for him, he said he wanted to remain anonymous, so we're going to respect those wishes, but we are going to show the leaked screenshots. He said, Guoba says in his Discord, well, he leaked our DMs and cropped out parts to make me look bad. So if I leak DMs too, with the stupid ass dog emoji. Here's the wild thing. I told you guys, this man got popped with the delusion by Itachi, bro. Because somehow he believes in his brain that Yango made him look bad. How the fuck do you believe that he made you look bad? You are the one making these dumbass comments, not Yango. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, I gotta stay commenting on only friend vids. Did he mean only? All right. Let's assume he meant only friend vids. It's like the Wild West and the super casual communities. We're gonna say that one more time. Anyway, I gotta stay commenting on only friend vids. It's like the Wild West and the super casual communities. What he is saying right here in this last part is essentially continuing to be arrogant and condescending and pretending like he's smarter than everyone else. You guys are all super casuals because you actually think HP percent is good, but in reality it sucks because crit damage percent gives a 5% damage increase that actually does fuck all and doesn't even net you any more cycles. But still, I'm smarter than you all, so you're all super casuals. That's pretty much what he said there. At least that's how I took it. Now, going on to the next comment. At this point, that's probably the best play. People out here doing anything for crumbs of clout. And then you have a moron inside of his Discord who actually thinks people are chasing clout, when in reality, we're all just pointing out this kid being unbelievably fucking immature and in denial. Moving on to the next comment. At least this time, it's from someone below me in subs. They're punching up for views. I'm constantly impressed with this kid, bro. Goodness gracious, this teddy bear's got some fire. I'm not surprised, but it's just like, to him it's significant that he has more subs than the other creator. To him it's significant that I have more subs than him, or that anybody. Who the fuck cares about the subs, bro? You saying he's punching up for views? He's not punching up for views. He came at you in a complete objective fashion and you gave a stupid ass answer, and now you're mad that the dude made content out of it. Again, reflect, look into the mirror. You have nobody to blame but your goddamn self. Next message gets funnier. I'm not replying to drama or being a part of it. They can get their views. I'll do my content. Itachi, Sasuke, Madara, y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all got my man over here. My boy believes he's in New Zealand and he's sitting in Zimbabwe. Come on, bro. He's delusional. Y'all gotta let up on them spells. Guoba, do you not understand that if you simply came into my DMs after making that stupid comment on my post, if you just came into my DMs after that and apologized and said, oh, I messed up, can we talk it out, hash it out, yada, 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 you understand none of this ever would have existed, right? You realize you are the one who's initiated and concocted the drama. You dropped it at my feet and I picked it up and said, bet, I'll put the ball back in your court. And this is what you chose to do with the ball in your court. I mean, good Lord. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, which, by the way, Tectone, I know your ass is watching this, eating this shit up like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You content reacting son of a bitch, you. Get your paper, brother. I feel it. I want to get back to what I was talking about, though. There's just this toxicity amongst theory crafters that I hope we could rekindle or repair, whatever the hell word you want to use. I hope we can eventually get rid of this toxic elitist mentality and start appreciating the creativity of one another, the creative process we have in concocting these builds that people can utilize and use to their benefit on their own journey in the games that we're all playing, the games we love, the games we have passions for. We got to stop doing this shit where you just, all you're trying to do is prove you're smarter than somebody else. Instead of trying to prove you're smarter, how about you compliment them on their own intelligence? And then we do the same thing back. We reciprocate that energy. Let's stop with this. It's ridiculous, you know, because now, you know what, me and somebody who probably could have got along are probably now going to be enemies. And we're only going to be enemies because the kid probably won't own up to the mistake. He's just going to take it defensive, feed into his ego, and it's GG's from here. At the end of the day, I'm going to do what I got to do to defend my credibility as a content creator, and I will never apologize for that shit. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, catch you on the flip side.